Hello and welcome to more FishelBrand. Got a new build of the deck. Very similar to the other one, but we squeezed in Serum Visions as well. And we got some rituals back, Cabal Ritual, and we added more Brain Spoil. But the biggest difference in this deck is we're running Karavek's Torch, where the other builds of the deck were running Epicure Weather the Storm. I like this better because it is immune to removal. The other one, they could just like wait until we played our Epicure of Blood and like hit it with Fire Blast or something. This one they can't kill. They just have to counter it, and spells cost more to target it. If they had a counter spell, they would have probably countered anything before that, but it's a little bit more robust, and it only takes up one deck slot as opposed to two, which I like a lot more. It is a little iffy. We need to hit 20 mana to hit it, so we do need some critical number of energy taps and burnt offerings, but from testing so far, it seems like hitting 20 is not that hard, because 4 energy tap adds 7 mana each, and then 3 burnt offering adds 7 mana each, and what is that, 49 mana total, and 4 rush of knowledge is only 20 mana, so we still have 29 mana left over just from the energy tap and burnt offerings, not even counting our lands, dark rituals, cabal ritual, and stuff. So it's definitely possible. What else did we change? We added a basic island alongside all of these cantrips. I think just having blue on turns 1 and 2, or I guess probably turn 2, is really important. And basic island also, we can just hit it as we're going off, and it helps fix our mana. We brought back the lotus petals, and I completely cut 6 chromatic stars and all the street wraiths. Mostly that was just to free up deck space. I could see the street wraiths being good and like putting them back in. I'm just kind of not sure what to cut for them, because it feels like we definitely need the Manamorphose, we need Rush of Knowledge, we need the energy taps, like we need all these cards. So I'm not sure, maybe cutting like 1 Dark Ritual and 1 Cabal Ritual for Street Wraith. But the life does matter too, so kind of looking at that. The rest of the deck is pretty self-explanatory. We went up to the full 8 creatures just because not having them feels pretty bad. And you'll see in the matches how it plays out, but it's very similar in the main deck. The sideboard is where things get more exciting. So I completely forgot about this card, Giga Drowse. And because we've converted our deck to being like almost mono blue, we can play this, right? Sabrisen Scary plus Giga Drowse is a pretty sweet combo. So we've got 4 Giga Drowse in the sideboard, and we actually have 2 islands as well. So against some control decks, our sideboard plan could be as much as these 8 cards here. You know, you bring in all the Giga Drowse, Dispel, Islands, and Duress. That might not even be enough. We'll see. I think at this point it feels like our creature matchup is pretty favorable. I just need to basically tune the sideboard in a way so that we can beat a good amount of interaction. So this is going to be the start. Rolling Thunder. One concern I had was some of the green decks have their own Weather the Storms in the sideboard. And so if I'm comboing off, and I try and like hit them with the torch, they just cast Weather the Storm, and then I basically lose. So Rolling Thunder kind of does 2 things. If they're tapped out, we could just target their face, it's not a problem. If they're holding up 2 mana for Weather the Storm, we can Rolling Thunder targeting all their creatures, and then without a board, we can basically just attack them through the Weather the Storm life that they gained. So I like that as a sideboard option. Basically, we just swap the Karavek's Torch with Rolling Thunder 1-1. And against aggro decks, we also bring in Weather the Storm. So basically, post-board, the game plan is, instead of burning their face, it's gain a bunch of life, kill their creatures, and then attack them to death. Which seems pretty effective, right? If we go up to like 100 life and we have like 6 5/5s in play, that should win. So that's against the creature decks. Serum Visions also probably comes in against controlling decks, just to help us find our Giga Drowse. Against Mono Red, I'm trying 3 Blue Elemental Blasts. It so far feels like we're actually faster than Mono Red. So maybe we could free up these slots for more Dispels and maybe like Ponders for the control matchups. And then 1 Echoing Truth, just in case an opponent has some permanent I haven't thought of that I can bounce. Like the Flag Bearers. Oh, yeah, Rolling Thunder also comes in against opponents who could potentially have Flag Bearers. It's the thing that's like, if an opponent casts a spell, they have to target this with at least 1 part. So you basically do 1 damage to the Flag Bearer, and then you can target their face. So this has like double duty. But you could also side in Echoing Truth. I'm trying to think what else Echoing Truth would be good for. But we're just trying it. The sideboard is kind of where I'm working next. So hopefully this works. Oh, we're stuck in the queue thing. We'll see in the matches if it works, and at the end we'll talk about what changes we would make and not. But I'm actually really excited about this build, so we'll see how it goes. See you guys round 1. All right, we're here for round 1. We're on the play against Carves, who I believe is one of the trophy leaders. This hand's pretty good. We can go Preordain, probably off Ancient Spring. I think I'm going to lead on Ancient Spring. Then we can save Represents carry mana for other stuff and see what he's playing. All right, probably Stompy. This is hopefully a good matchup. We got Rush of Knowledge. I actually cannot play this Manamorphose. I don't have any way to get red mana right now, so we're going to put that on the bottom. But we're like one careful study away from just going off, which is pretty good. And they're like Burning Tree Emissary away from going off. Okay, not so bad unless this is a Vault Scourge, but it's not. Lotus Petal. All right. Can I go off this turn? Can I go off right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no reason to try for it. We're gonna wait 1 turn. That way I can actually get Represents Scary in my graveyard, but I think I could have gone off there. But again, like, if they're not killing me, I don't think they play anything in the main board that can really mess us up. So I'll take this hit and then probably just go off this turn. Metal Sentinel, okay. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's definitely possible that they kill us, so we just tap this for mana. Don't use the mana. And then we can definitely go off now. This, Dark Ritual, get some blue. So we need red for Manamorphose. Add red. And then we Gurmag Angler, Energy Tap, Rush. Keeping all the red floating just in case, so we can use it later. And there's another Rush, so I think I'm just going to Manamorphose for blue, getting rid of that stupid white. So we're going to go blue-red. I guess we already can get red off Chromatic Star, so I'm just going to add blue-blue. Dark Ritual is really nice. Rush. We're very close to Cabal Ritual. Just trying to play this very carefully here. I have another Gurmag Angler, so I can Burnt Offering. Then I can Cabal Ritual. 11. I'm nowhere near Caravex's Torch, so let's go Gurmag. Rush. Play the Island. Still kind of short on mana, actually, which is a bit surprising. But we can go... How do we do this? Energy Tap. And I think I Manamorphose for blue. I can Transmute for the last Rush. And that should basically give us all the cards that we need. Or not. There's Dark Ritual. We can Energy Tap a Shambling Attendance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put these Lotus Petals into play. So we're like one... I only have 1 Energy Tap. How many Burnt Offerings have I used? 1. Okay, so basically all the good cards are in the bottom. How many Rush of Knowledges? 1, 2, 3. Is there a 4th one hiding in my hand? I thought I only saw 1 off the Brain Spoil Transmute. Hang on, let me check real quick. Yeah, so I used all 4 Rush of Knowledges. Still 18 cards left in my deck. That's kind of weird. Alright, well, we're going to start off with Energy Tap. Definitely doing that. And then we're going to... So there's no Rushes left. We're going to start Preordaining to try and find mana. Chromatic Star for blue. That's only 15 damage. This is extremely unlucky. So this is actually our last blue mana, but I guess we can just put a bunch of creatures into play otherwise. So Lotus Petal for blue, Preordain. Burnt Offering, 7, 8, 9, 14. Burnt Offering adds 7, so that's actually exactly lethal, I believe. Yeah, that's 21. Oh, that's perfect. Just when we ran out of blue mana. 20 damage, okay. Okay, so on to sideboarding. Against green, I think the current game plan is we basically replace Torch with Rolling Thunder and keep everything else this. Oh, we had Weather the Storm too. That way, if we fizzle, it's not so bad. I'm gonna cut Brain Spoil. Yeah, if we fizzle, we can just go like Weather the Storm plus play creatures. And we bring in Rolling Thunder because our game plan is if they have mana open, because their only relevant sideboard card is Weather the Storm. So we just target their creatures and then just play a bunch of dudes. Let's see how it goes. Oh boy. Do I keep this hand? It has Energy Tap. I think it's pretty bad actually. We can do better. That's kind of the benefit of this build is we can actually mulligan pretty well. Wow, this hand is amazing. I'm actually not even digging for anything, so I think I just put back Preordained, as weird as that sounds. Like, this hand as it stands... Oh, I need some colored mana. I do need some colored mana. Alright, I think I'm going to put back Careful Study then. And try and hit like a Manamorphose. Yeah, we need more blue. So, the difference between Preordained and Careful Study is Careful Study helps us fill our graveyard faster, but it decreases the cards in our hand. Now I feel pretty silly because we just got Saprison Scary. I want to play that in case we draw like a Chromatic Star or something. And yeah, so Careful Study decreases the cards in our hand, whereas Preordained does not. So on a mulligan, this is just nicer. Double Rancor. All right, it's a race. I kind of maybe will regret getting rid of Careful Study, but Manamorphose is good. So now I just want like any blue cantrip. There's our Careful Study. Do I want a Shambling Attendance? I think so. Careful Study. We discard Manamorphose and we can get a lot of cards in graveyard. Actually, maybe I keep Manamorphose and I discard Ancient Spring and I just go off next turn. I discard Ancient Spring, Gurmag Angler. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in graveyard for Shambling Attendance. Yeah, because I think they're hitting me for 5 next turn, down to 10, and I don't think I have enough time to do anything else. So, yeah, we discard these 2, go like that, and pass. And then now, next turn, I get to sacrifice Sulfur Vent for Manamorphose mana. Hope they don't have Weather the Storm up. And go from there. Yeah, because I die to the +4/+4 with kicker, so let's just go for it. Sulfur Vent, Manamorphose. Gonna be red-black. There's another Rush of Knowledge. So I have 7 cards in graveyard. So we can go Shambling Attendance. Energy Tap. I don't know what green card. Whoa. Clever. I did not think of that tech. Okay, that's kind of frustrating. Well, we have 2 options. We can Manamorphose and try and hit exactly Energy Tap. I don't think I'm winning this if I stay here. We just trade off Shambling Attendance and die, so I have to try and hit Energy Tap. Burnt Offering doesn't do it. Okay, good play by the opponent. Vines of Vastwood, really versatile. Alright, so I'm gonna take 5. Okay, so basically I wasn't winning no matter what I did because we were dead to Vines of Vastwood off the top. So I think going for it there makes perfect sense. I do have to worry about Vines of Vastwood now on my energy taps. Alright, we're dead. We almost went off turn 2. Now I'm a little bit more scared of what they could have. I never thought about that tech before. What do I bring in against that? I mean, again, this is the second trophy leader. I don't think many other people would see that play. Kind of like Duress as like a one of. Do I really need Weather the Storm? Probably not. I want to basically be as consistent as possible. So I'm basically deciding, Duress versus Dispel. And do I want Weather the Storm because it makes our deck a little bit less consistent? I think we just keep it as is. Alright, we're gonna go first. So now I know there are other green cards. We're gonna keep this. It's not the best hand, but this is why we do this. We get experience. That was some next level plays, Carves. Also, he had like a turn 3 kill. He had a turn 3 kill with like disruption. That's ridiculous. Let's play Star, add a Sulfur Vent, go. So we kind of... Okay. Let's crack Star for blue. there's Weather the Storm. So that should be Duress, I think. And then we can Serum Visions. Energy Tap is nice. Shambling Attendance is kind of what we need. Queen Ranger makes this so like difficult though, because they could always just have. Oh no, they can't untap Forest. Okay. So I need Shambling Attendance. Can I go off next turn? I think Preordain goes on the bottom. Shambling Attendance goes on top. Play Chromatic Star. Pass turn. Okay, so we need to be basically worried about them leaving up a single green. Okay, we take 6. So Shambling Attendance, we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in our graveyard. So we would have to also Careful Study. I don't think I'm dying next turn. They only have 6 power in play, so we can wait one more turn. If things get really sketchy, we can Weather the Storm. Okay. This feels like an opponent deciding whether or not they should cast another spell or hold up Weather the Storm. What is our... Okay, so they're holding up mana, which I don't like. Alright, Metamorphose was kind of our best draw. We just have to go for it and hope for the best. Do that, do that. Let's Metamorphose red into black-blue. Gurmag Angler, okay. I don't think I can beat them countering Energy Tap. Maybe I can, because I can get them with Burnt Offering. So let's Careful Study. We can discard Brain Spoil, because I want to have more cards in graveyard, that way Burnt Offering is a secondary avenue. And I think I discard Brain Spoil and Serum Visions. Then we cast Shambling Attendance. I think I just have to go for it. That same trick gets me, but Burnt Offering, yeah, we'll go for it. If they Weather the Storm, this is better. I don't think I can play around it because, okay, now we're good. Now we know they don't have Vines, so we can draw cards, and then we can go into Burnt Offering, hopefully draw Metamorphose. Nice, okay. Black. Okay, yeah, they definitely just have Vines. Or Weather the Storm. Dark Ritual. A Burnt Offering, sack you. 3 red, a bunch of black. Let's play Lotus Petal. That way we have like instant speed way to get more mana. Play Shambling Attendance. Then Metamorphose for blue. Play another Dark Ritual, why not? Cast Rush. Okay. I guess I just cast another Rush here. Okay, now we play all of our Lotus Petals. We actually kind of whiffed, didn't we? Let's Metamorphose here. And we can get red off of the Burnt Offering, so we're going to add double blue. Cabal Ritual, okay. So we can sack a Lotus Petal, or just cast Preordain, I guess. Okay, Energy Tap is good. Let's Cabal Ritual. Energy Tap you. We have a ton of mana now. Let's play another Shambling Attendance. And I don't really want a Rolling Tumbler that much. So let's get blue and cast a Careful Study. Discard 2 lands. We have Island now, which is good. Island can also Careful Study. We want to fill our graveyard, that way we can just end the turn with a lot of creatures in play. Okay, we can cast Rush of Knowledge, but that actually puts us like too low in graveyard. So let's play Gurmag. Can Burnt Offering one of these Shambling Attendants to get some red. 1, 2, 3, get 3 red. Do all of that. I guess I Rolling Thunder now, and then I can start delving and all that later. So we Rolling Thunder 1, 1, 5. Right, so that's, how much damage do we go to the face here? Pretty much 0. Yeah, 1, 1, 5. That way Weather the Storm doesn't really hurt us. Then we just play a bunch of dudes. And I'm doing this so that my life total and my deck size stays very high. Green. Like this, I guess we can blue for Preordain. Both of these are good. Yeah, Gurmag. Sacrifice Lotus Petal, add blue. We can energy tap the Shambling Attendants. Actually, do I even need to? We can Weather the Storm. That fills our graveyard. So yeah, I think they're just going to cast Weather the Storm at the end of turn. And if they don't, they definitely die. But if they do, we should be able to deal like 70 damage to them. And then we put the creature on top so that next turn we can also play the creature. So 6 or 5, 6, 7, 8. So this should just be able to cast another Shambling Attendants. And then we're set up to energy tap into another creature next turn. So I think they end of turn weather, and then, yeah, they have to deal with all of our creatures, which we should be able to do 100 damage in 11 turns. They have Island Walk, that's funny. Swing out, because it's next turn we get black mana. Ancient Spring, go. And our deck is basically our resource right now. I think we should be able to win this. Ooh, the 5/4 regenerate? What a good last 3 cards to have. Wow. What a good last 3 cards to have. I think I'm gonna lose to that. I don't know how I beat that, but I guess we'll find out. I have to keep 1 back to energy tap, I think. 5/4 regenerate. That's disgusting. Alright, energy tap. Cast this Gurmag. Go. Yeah, I don't think I can beat that now. So, I think sideboard changes. I mean, well, they're attacking. Oh, because they can untap it. God. We would definitely be able to do 100 damage if it wasn't for that River Boa. So I guess I bring in 1 duress against them? Yeah, this is game over. I can't win. Alright, see you guys next round. Alright, here for round 2, playing against Quaker171. Let's go first. I'll keep this hand. This hand is a little suspect, but any hand with Careful Study and Rush of Knowledge plus Creature is only like 1 energy tap away from going off. Mono red. Okay, we got a race. Let's find a mana. Sappers and Scary Dark Ritual. Both pretty good. Put on top, play the Scary. Go. We have just a little bit of time. Mono red usually Goldfish is like turn 4. So I think we can basically go like Careful Study this turn and then try and go off the following turn. Depending on what they do. Yeah, we take 2. Yeah, they technically can kill us next turn, it's just very unlikely. I don't see a way for us to go off here, but if we did go off, it would start with casting Careful Study. Okay, discard. Is there a way for us to put Shambling Attendants in play this turn? Probably not. I think we're just going to assume we're still alive. They can go Bolt, Bolt, Bolt. If their last cards are land, Bolt, 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 and they top deck a Fire Blast, they can kill us, but that's the only way I could see that happening. So we just do this, cast Preordain, bottom Sulfur Vent. Do I want a Lotus Petal? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Sure. Go. Alright, so if they don't kill us, hopefully we get there. I don't think there's a sequence of cards. Okay. Now we go for it. Ancient Spring, Scary, Dark Ritual, Lotus Petal, Shambling Attendants, and I think we just Rush of Knowledge because we just have double Lotus Petal. So if they go like Bolt, Fire Blast on Shambling Attendants, then they got us. Okay, we can go. Wow, that was a hard whiff. Wait, that was like a super hard whiff. What the heck? Okay, well, we're gonna add black. We're gonna go Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Burnt Offering here. Wow, we drew. That was very unlucky. 3 red, a bunch of black. Metamorphose has to hit something for us. We're gonna add double blue. It may have won the game, so we have Threshold. I think that's actually lethal. I think that'll do it. 10, 12, yeah, nice. Energy tap, Lethal damage, we'll play Lotus Petal just to get a little more damage. Red, torch you out. Don't believe red has any life gain. Got him. That was almost incredibly unlucky, but we top decked. I mean, there was a couple cards that would have done it. Another Burnt Offering or something like that. Whew. Okay. So against red, we bring in these blue Elemental Blasts because they can bring in red Elemental Blast. And this can just keep us alive and like stops burn. But mostly to protect us from red Elemental Blast. And so to stop that, we cut one Chromatic Star, I think one Brain Spoil, and the Cabal Ritual, because red also sometimes brings in Graveyard Hate. And I think we just run it like that. I don't actually think Weather the Storm is even that necessary, because they don't have a way to interact with Cavarex Torch or whatever it's called. I'm going to keep this hand. Chain Lightning, I will not pay. Ancient Spring. Alright, I feel kind of silly about getting rid of the Chromatic Star given all these Manamorphos, but we're still pretty close to go off. We just need a Rush of Knowledge and... Ooh, Keldon Marauders is rough. That's a lot of damage. Okay, Energy Tap. So what would be the best card to see here? Probably Rush of Knowledge. Ooh, do I want a blue Elemental Blast? I can use it to kill the Keldon Marauders. It might buy me one more turn. This deck's actually really hard to play because we could also just put down like a blocker creature and then wait until later. I definitely don't want that. Question is, do I want to keep this? It means like our top decks are so bad. I think I just need action. Blue Elemental Blast, like it buys us time because we can counter like a burn spell, but then we're just sitting there kind of waiting to die. We need Rush of Knowledge or like more cantrips to fill our graveyard because we're really close. We can go like Gurmag Angler, Burnt Offering to trigger Manamorphos and all that. Chain Lightning me, no. So Careful Study would be the best draw. Serum Visions is also pretty good. I don't want the Scary. So we're also going to discard the hand size this turn. I think I actually need Careful Study. Oh, this is kind of hard. If this was Preordained, this would be much better. Next turn, what is my sequence? I don't think I can have Careful Study because I need the blue, but then I only have a single black. I have to put that on the bottom. I think I know what I can do. I'm going to discard Gurmag Angler. So I think next turn, I might just be dead, but if I'm not dead, yeah, because this is turn 4. All right, I take 3 down to 7, down to 6. So if they just have 2 Lightning Bolts, I die. So I probably won't even untap, but if I do, I can double sack Ancient Spring and then play Gurmag Angler using one of the white. Burnt Offering the Gurmag Angler, add some red, and then start Manamorphosing. I'm not dead. Okay, we get another turn. Soul Ferment. I don't think I can untap. Let them untap. So here's the sequence. Gurmag Angler, get rid of the graveyard. Black, actually. I think I want a Shambling Attendance. That lets me... I think it doesn't matter, so I'm going to play Gurmag Angler, because Shambling Attendance in play means I can draw more cards later. So we do this. Then I Burnt Offering the Gurmag Angler. 3 and a bunch of black. Manamorphose. For double blue. Careful Study. Okay. Soul Fervent. And Preordained digs deeper than Careful Study. Now we can Manamorphose. Red, black, for blue. Blue. Preordain. I think I can Brain Spoil. I won't untap with black mana, but I think I can do that. Shambling Attendance. Energy Tap. Transmute Brain Spoil. Getting Rush. Cast Rush. Alright, deck, we need a Lotus Petal. We did not hit a Lotus Petal. Okay. This was, wow, we had so many bad hits in this matchup. Island, I guess Preordained into Manamorphose is like our only out now. Chromatic Star, Rush of Knowledge. Oh gosh. I can take, so I can Chromatic Star for black, but I think I have to hit like, I don't think I can put Rush of Knowledge on top because I only have 1 blue. So I have to like Chromatic Star into Manamorphose. Because if I put this on top, I Chromatic Star for blue. I don't have enough mana to cast anything. If I had black instead of red, that was the mistake I made. Yeah, this was just a misplay. If I had black mana here, I could ritual and then be fine. But I have to keep Chromatic Star. And Chromatic Star is going to add black. And then I have to hit Manamorphose. Lotus Petal. Okay, there's still hope. Dark Ritual. Lotus Petal for blue. And I think at this point I need to Careful Study because I need 2 cards. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. If I had just tapped correctly and not had the stupid red mana, I think we could have done it. I mean, we'll play it out. I'm gonna discard these and then just play Gurmag Angler. But I don't think I'm surviving next turn. Oh man, that was bad sequencing. Oh my god, I'm actually surviving? Well, I'm dead next turn. Huh. I don't think I could have played to survive there, but that's funny that I'm actually still alive. Alright, well, for the same reason we need 2 cards, we're going to Careful Study. Discard 2 Preordain. And if somehow I untap, which I literally can't because Riftbolt will kill me. Alright, 6. God, this deck is hard. Okay, so they brought in Keldon Marauders. I don't know if they brought in Red Blast. Okay, they win. I don't know if I need these. It seems like they're just trying to race. So let's put that back in, that back in, that back in. Let's race. Alright, we gotta remember. Proper mana. This hand I don't think I can keep. It's close, but this hand I definitely can keep. What do we get rid of? Keep. I like Gurmag, although it is the most replaceable. I'll feel really silly if I get rid of it and then just draw like energy tap. Manamorphose is a little dubious. I think I'm gonna put that on the bottom. It doesn't help us go off, it only helps us after we've gone off, and that's not something we need to worry about until after we're going off. Okay, let's go Preordain. Do I even want a Chromatic Star? Chromatic Star on the bottom, Rush of Knowledge on top. I was actually supposed to lead with Serum Visions. God, this is a really hard deck to play. Yeah, if I lead on Serum Visions there, then I could actually play the Soul Fervent this turn. Okay, I put both of these on top. We pass. I'm not dying next turn. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess, because I'm not going to play land next turn no matter what. But I think the proper sequencing is Serum Visions first, and then Preordain. Alright, opponent plays Thermo Alchemist. Pretty good target for those blue blasts, but I think I'm happier that the top card of my deck is a Cabal Ritual instead of a blue Elemental Blast. So we go Soul Fervent, and then probably next turn we just have to go for it. It's unfortunate that we don't have a way to generate black mana by sacrificing Soul Fervent, but I can start by going with Careful Study probably. We'll see if I'm dead next turn. They also could just Molten Rain me. Okay. Yep, down to 11. Thermal Alchemist is a busted card. No, did they bring in Red Elemental Blast? Right. Well, they have 3 cards in hand. If I let them untap, I'm taking 1, 2, 3 at the minimum. So I'm probably just dead. So I think I'm going to go for it. And it's going to start with Careful Study. Ooh, Lotus Petal was a good pickup. I can get rid of Burnt Offering and Gurmag Angler, and then I can sacrifice Soul Fervent. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We died a Red Elemental Blast, but cast Lotus Petal at black, Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual. I don't know, it didn't feel like last game that they had sided it in. I guess I can wait to Soul Fervent. No, that seems weird. Shambling Attendance. Alright, Red Elemental Blast, show me what you got. I guess Lightning Bolt plus Fire Blast would also do it. Nice. Do we have lethal here? Dark Ritual, Burnt Offering. This might just be lethal. Okay, they don't have the Red Blast. We can play Island. This is 8, 11. This is lethal if they don't have anything. We can Manamorphose first just to see what's out. Energy. Okay, that's beyond lethal. Go like that. Energy tap. Burnt Offering. Torch to the face. We're gonna do it for all. I don't know. There could be a mono red gain life card. Who knows? Fire Blast me. Whew. Close one. All right. We are currently 1-1 in this league. And see you guys round 3. All right, we're here for round 3 against GG Magic Forever. And this hand is really good. I'm going to keep. We're on the draw, I think. Yeah. Someone pointed out that it says right there whose turn it is. Good thing to note. It's really hard to mulligan turn 1's blue source plus preordain, especially when you have Rush of Knowledge plus Shambling Attendance. Like, if we just top... Well, they mulled a 5. Okay. I don't hate this. We get to test our Jeskai Astrolabe matchup. Game 1 is pretty rough. They have Scred, Spellstutter Sprite, Counter Spell, and all that. But Giga Drowse should go a long way to shoring that up. Ooh, they kept a 1-lander. We did too. How did they scry? 1 bottom, 1 top. Okay, so they must have put the mountain on top. We get double preordain though, that's good. I'm just going to bottom both of those because I already have preordain. Wow. Yes, please. Go. So if they tap out next turn, I can just kill them. If they hold up 2 mana, it gets harder. I think they're gonna tap out, right? They need to put some kind of pressure in play. Because currently Scred only does 4 mana. I guess if they go Astrolabe land, that becomes a problem. Yes. Okay. We're gonna win. Well, we're not going to guaranteed win, but we're very favored. Round 1 against Jeskai, whatever this is. We do this, Lotus Petal, Lotus Petal, Lotus Petal. We had black. I guess I want to fill my graveyard, so I'm gonna add another black and then a blue. Yeah, then we can Shambling Attendance. Energy tap. Rush. Now we can go Dark Ritual, Transmute Brain Spoil for Rush, and just cast Rush. Is there a safer line I could go with? I think this is the best we can do. Yeah, Burnt Offering kind of shores up all this deck. Burnt Offering is so good in this deck, by the way. We can play our Island. I can Manamorphose for more blue. Red, or blue. Wow, that's a lot of careful studies. All right, let's preordain. Bottom. I don't actually need more energy taps. It's a lot of Gurmag Anglers too. All right, let's play Shambling Attendance. Energy tap the Shambling Attendance. Chromatic Star for blue. Oh, Torch? Can we kill them? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I go... Wait. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Careful Study puts me down to... Yeah, that seems like I can kill them. Right, because now I go Shambling Attendance. Energy tap. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Did I miscount? I mean, I just get to Rush of Knowledge here, but that's kind of weird. Okay, that's... that's fine. All of that. Burnt Offering you. All of that. Hit him with the Torch. That is a turn 3 kill, my guys. Alright, on to sideboarding. So they're going to sideboard a ton. And so are we. We're going to bring in all of the Giga Drowse. We're going to bring in Serum Visions. We're going to cut, I believe, all of the rituals. Echoing Truth on their Astrolabe is also kind of funny. So now our game plan is basically end of turn Giga Drowse them. I'm going to get rid of 1 Brain Spoil. I would like to keep the last one. And we want all of our blue. Our deck is basically not black anymore. So we can cut like a Lotus Petal. Or no, we want fast mana. I can get rid of the Chromatic Stars because we have like no black mana. At which point I can bring in Dispel. Oh, and we make this switch because they could bring in the Flag Bearer to stop the Torch. So Rolling Thunder plays around that. Do I want Dispel or do I want like a 1 copy of Duress? I feel like with 4 Giga Drowse we should be okay. I'm just gonna bring in Chromatic Star and do that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep this. Especially on the draw. Like, now it's weird, right? Because we killed them turn 3. So they're like, well, I guess I have to hold up counter magic for the rest of the game. They don't have any proactive things to stop us. So they basically just have to sit there, hold up counter magic. They mold to 6, and then we just Giga Drowse them because they're giving us more time. This is beautiful. They put 2 cards on bottom. Nice. Manamorphose Sulfur Vent. I mean, honestly, if they tap out, we're actually pretty close to going off anyway. That's amazing. Seeker of the Way. Okay. Careful Study. No. Careful Study. Okay. Whew, that scared me. Seeker of the Way is kind of a problem because the life gain can get us. I'm going to get rid of this Careful Study. And I kind of want all of these lands. I think I discard Burnt Offering. And then we play Ancient Spring so we can preordain next turn. Alright, so they just pass with mana. If it looks like they're holding up Spellstutter Sprite, I don't even think I'm going to preordain. Like, there's no reason to run into that card. So I think I just go Sulfur Vent, pass. I'm not dying that quickly. And they don't have like any instant speed cards that they can get value of. So basically, if they're holding up mana every turn, that goes so well for me. Okay. Of course, Skyfisher bounces a land and then they repay the land. Another rush. At this point, I still don't think I need to do anything. I'm 1 creature away from getting there. And if I just let them Spellstutter Sprite, I don't think they counter the Preordain. I don't think they do. It's too scary to tap out here. Okay. Now I know I can bottom both of these because we just want a creature. Okay. We pass. Why is it waiting for me? I must be lagging. Hang on. Alright, we're back. The arts are loading. We're going to take 4. Make sure I'm not yielding through the turn or anything. I can't believe we haven't hit a creature yet. Okay, they're just holding up all their mana, which makes sense. Sulfur Vent. It's getting dubious because their deck also plays Lightning Bolts. Fall to 8. This still feels safe. They cycle Ash Barrens to play another land. They're just never going to tap out. Okay. Ugh. I think I have to Giga Drowse and then untap and Preordain. So let's cast Lotus Petal. That was a big sound. Cast Lotus Petal. And we pass turn. So if they cast a bunch of prowess things, I maybe should tap down Seeker the way. Because a single Lightning Bolt does in fact kill me. So I think they're just going to try and go for the win, which is actually kind of better for me because then they tap lower this turn anyway. Oh gosh. So Lightning Bolt does kill me. I think I have to go for it now. And we're going to start with Sulfur Vent, Manamorphose. Yeah. Add black, Manamorphose. Blue, blue. Gurmag Angler's good. Alright, let's Giga Drowse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we died a Lightning Bolt. So let's do that. Target you. I think I can replicate this enough times to tap everything. Yeah, 5 mana. We have energy tap. Let's do it all. Blue, blue. Alright. So this one's gonna target the mountain. This one's gonna target the island. This one's going to target an island. This one's going to target an island. It's going to target an island. And then I have mountain, island, 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 island. Seeker, seeker. Okay. So Giga Drowse is weird where our opponent can potentially get around it by like countering one of the Giga Drowse copies. So if they play it correctly, they could still have a pretty good shot at winning because they do all that. They keep Scred up or something like that and then kill us. So I think they're like trying to navigate what all these Giga Drowses are doing. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. There's no way for us to guarantee it taps everything. So maybe we do need to bring in Dispel alongside Giga Drowse to kind of make sure the coast is clear. So we'll see. They're tapping mana. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really, really tough matchup. So they're countering one of the Giga Drowse that can leave them with mana. I wanted to double tap Seeker the way because I didn't want to get into like a counterspell fight and have them like kill me because they like put a bunch of spells on the stack. It is going to be hard with our mana, so we can sacrifice Sulfur Vent, sacrifice Ancient Spring, and then tap Ancient Spring for blue. I guess would be the sequence. Okay, so they countered one, so they have one blue source untapped. So they floated blue, floated blue. Wow, are they actually gonna kill me with a Dispel? That's 7. So if their last card is Dispel, they actually. Ugh. Alright. Well, we fought the good fight. I don't think I could play around that. And then we die. We even double tapped Seeker. That was all the blue we could possibly produce. Alright, on to game 3. We're on the play though. And being on the play is a huge game. Do I want Dispel? Maybe I also want Dispel. No, we're on the play. In fact, I think I cut one of the Giga Drows for Dispel. There we go. Because they have to have like mana up every turn and we're on the play. Yeah, here's the risk, right? We cut... I don't think I can keep this hand. I can definitely keep this one. I think as usual, I'm going to get rid of Burnt Offering. Because it's the card we want later on, not so much early. Regardless of the outcome of this game, I think it was really engaging at the very least. Okay, Evolving Wilds, sure. Let's go with Serum Visions. Okay, with Gurmag Angler, we don't need anything else from here. Go Silver Vent and pass. Seeker of the Way. That card is really good. Silver Vent. Okay, I think the thing about Careful Study is like I want all the cards in my hand. I think I just play Chromatic Star, play Silver Vent, and pass. I would rather wait, like with 3 lands is kind of the amount we want. And now I can discard unwanted stuff. And if our opponent taps out this turn, we have a very good shot at killing them. I think if they don't play a land, I'm just... No, they played the land. Okay. Opponent very wisely not tapping out. There's the energy tap. Alright. We gotta find a Giga Drowse now. Or wait for them to tap out, which is basically never gonna happen. Yeah. I want all of these cards, so we're gonna wait. Man, if they just tapped a little lower... So they Preordain, Growth Seeker of the Way. The life gain is also pretty troublesome. How did they scry? 2 cards on bottom, okay. Yeah, I think they're basically just digging for as many counterspells as they can possibly get. Alright, deck, give us the Giga Drowse. Preordain is a good start. Lotus Petals, Serum Visions. I don't want either of you. I don't want you either. Alright, go ahead. So, oh, I guess I could have had the counterspell fight at the end of their turn. Course Skyfisher bouncing the Astrolabe. Okay, so if we... No, they have 3 mana up, so they can go counterspell plus dispel. Shambling Attendants. Alright, let's Careful Study, because now I can discard Gurmag Angler. Unless they counter this. If they counter this, then we're in shape. No, because they could still have Scred. So like Spellstutter Sprite plus Scred on our Shambling Attendants would kill us? Okay. They must have multiples of that. Alright, we'll pass. I don't like this. They just have like all of the possible answers. Yep, Relic is also a problem. We take 5, they go up to 30. Or 29. Okay, exile whatever. Can I beat a counterspell? Can I beat 2 counterspells? I think I wait 1 more turn. This extra mana plus extra cards in graveyard. If they end of turn Lightning Bolt me though, that's a big problem. But I don't know if they would even keep Lightning Bolt in the deck. I guess we'll find out. We're gonna let them attack for 4. I died a Bolt. Okay. Let's Chromatic Star for blue. Yeah. Okay, we'll exile. There's our Rolling Thunder. This might be the end of it. Opponent has 6 cards in hand and a bunch of mana. Ancient Spring. Alright, well, let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Silver Vent. We're going to start with Manamorphose. Red, white. It's possible they sequence this wrong because they don't know what's in our hand. Oh, they're cracking Relic. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Graveyards are gone. Makes it much harder to cast the Attendants. I think this opponent has us. There's just like very few sequences of cards that we could play that would have any shot in this. So I have 2 black. I don't really want to cast Rolling Thunder, so I think I'm just going to get all the blue I can. Okay, now we Manamorphose again. If we can draw a Dispel, we can maybe get there. So I think I'm just gonna a ton of blue. You're a bit too late there, Giga Drowse. You're a bit too late. So I guess that's the downside of Giga Drowse versus Dispel. Something we gotta figure out. Yeah, let's go Gurmag. They counter the Gurmag. I think that probably does it. I can't cast another Shambling Attendance. If Giga Drowse was Dispel, that still wouldn't have done it. I think that's game. Right? 5, 6 mana. I can cast Rush of Knowledge for nothing. Yeah, you got me. Alright, good games, opponent. Alright, we're here for round 4 against CG240. We're gonna go first. Whew. This hand is pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think I'd... let's see, I can go so... No, let's mulligan. I'll keep this one. Probably just gonna put Island on the bottom, because the rest of these have the potential to add a ton of mana. And then basically we just need to find... Well, we gotta find a creature and Rush of Knowledge. I'm going to lead on... Seppers and Scary. And I might just wait to Careful Study, but we'll see what happens, because I kind of want to Careful Study into a Preordain or something. Alright, playing against either Stompy or Elves. This is definitely Stompy. Well, we got the mana. Yeah, let's Careful Study. Yeah, if I find a Preordain, okay, that's pretty good. I don't think I really need Lotus Petal. Cabal Ritual will add more mana. And I guess I'll keep Ancient Spring, so I actually have blue source. Because now I just need to find a creature. Go. Actually, this could be a really fast start. Okay. It's also a fast start for the opponent. Gurmag Angler. Okay. We still have like probably 2 more turns. We're getting hit for 5 down to 14. Hopefully they can't put too much power in play. Oh, Rancor is a good card. They're hitting us for 7. Okay, they have 1 card left in hand. Oh man. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they would need to have Vines of Vastwood in hand to kill me. I could use Kervarek's Torch and kill one of the creatures. I think I'm gonna wait. Vines of the Vastwood kills me. Oh, Elephant Guide also kills me. But I would need to hit something off this Chromatic Star this turn. So basically, what are the odds they have something that kills me? It's Elephant Guide and Vines of the Vastwood. Off the top, that would do it. And basically, any like Preordain or any of that, any creature would do it for me. Did they play a land? Oh, I was on the play. That was their 3rd turn. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I just gotta go for it. We're gonna hard commit here and sacrifice the Sulfur Vent to crack the star and add some red off the red. Okay, so now it gets harder because I actually can't win. I can torch one of the creatures, but then I don't have a way to win the game, but I don't think I'm going to survive next turn, so I think I'm just going to torch a creature and then try and untap. Yeah, and I'll torch this one, I guess. That way they have to recast the Rancor. And then hopefully we can like draw a creature and then somehow by putting a bunch of creatures into play we can win the game that way. I'm not really sure. There's the Rancor. I don't know. It just... Nettle Sentinel? Maybe I did have 1 more turn. I'm gonna feel pretty silly. Alright, well we lost anyway. So it wouldn't have mattered. Super unfortunate. So against green, I think they know what's going on, so I want to make the Rolling Thunder switch, and then Weather the Storm instead of Cabal Ritual. That's usually the sideboard plan. That way if they have mana up, we Rolling Thunder them. If they don't have mana up, then we just kill them. Gonna go first. Yeah, let's keep this. And the other benefit of doing that with like our deck is, if we fizzle, like in that time we had to use our torch and there was no way for us to win, but if the torch was Rolling Thunder or Weather the Storm, having both of them in the deck means if we use one, we still have the other one. And they mulligan to 5, that's pretty good. Hopefully they like put all their resources into mulliganing for Weather the Storm, and then we just get them with the Rolling Thunder, whatever it's called. Alright, Careful Study. Let's hit a land. There we go. Discard Brain Spoil. And I don't want to discard Rush of Knowledge, But I can actually like go off next turn if I keep this Dark Ritual. I think actually, let's see. I discard Rush of Knowledge. I play Soul Fervent. I have 3 cards in my graveyard. This will be 4. I have to keep Soul Fervent for black mana. So then I have 6 cards in my graveyard. So I just overtap for Shambling Attendance. I think I actually discard Rush. Then pass turn. I might regret this, but even if I don't like fully go off, just playing like Shambling Attendants and then like Rolling Thundering their board would hopefully be enough to win the game. Or not just Shambling Attendants, but like this plus like a couple Gurmag Anglers. Kill their board, gain like 60 life. Yeah, I think I just go for it. Ooh. We'll wait 1 turn. Because Chromatic Star gives us like a lot of outs. I'm gonna regret it if they play Relic next turn. But they only have 2 cards in hand, they mulligan a bunch. And if they're just holding up Weather the Storm, that's fine. Okay. Well, now I can just Rolling Thunder their face. Be happy about that. Sacrifice, sacrifice. Add black. And I want all of this blue. Dark Ritual. Of course I draw Metamorphose, it's fine. Dark Ritual. Tendance. Energy tap. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do to interact right now. Wow, okay. Let's preordain. Definitely bottom both. Dark Ritual is good. Then we're gonna Lotus Petal for red and then Metamorphose. And I think I just have to go blue. There's Rush. Okay, Rush is good. There's another Rush. We can energy tap into Rush. Okay, Shambling Attendants. And I've used 2 Metamorphose, I believe. Just 1. Okay, so I should draw into more with this as well. So we energy tap. And we Lotus Petal for blue. So this is our 3rd and final Rush of Knowledge. Wow, okay. Pretty bad hits all around. And we want to save at least 1 green for a Weather the Storm. So let's sack this for blue. No Metamorphose or anything, that's crazy. Another Gurmag. Okay, so I think I'm at the point where I need to hit 2 cards off of this Careful Study. So I'm just going to cast this normally. Rolling Thunder without enough red. Yeah, that's actually pretty unfortunate. So I guess we just go Lotus Petal. No Burnt Offerings in the top 42 cards in my deck. No Burnt Offerings and only 1 Metamorphose in the top 42. So I guess we Gurmag Angler. Sack this for green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can go Weather the Storm. And I can keep going off next turn too. That's the good part about this. I think I just Weather the Storm into Gurmag Angler. And then set up for Rolling Thunder like in a couple turns. Okay, so we do that. 4, 8, so I can just cast Shambling Attendants right now. I like the Death Touch. Shambling Attendants, this adds black, so I can cast Gurmag Angler. Pass turn, we discard Serum Visions, Careful Study, Serum Visions, Sapper's Unscary, and a Preordain. And then next turn I just untap, cast Gurmag Angler. I'm at 69 life, which is the perfect life total. Okay, that's what I thought. And that's why, like I said, great failsafe just having Weather the Storm in your deck. I think I just run it back. Yeah. Alright, we're on the draw. This hand is not keepable. This hand, I think I kind of have to keep, even though it's not like the most ideal. And I think I just get rid of... It's always hard when I'm mulliganing. I think I get rid of Serum Visions. So when you're mulliganing, it's always hard to know if you want to keep Careful Study or not. The benefit is it helps you go off faster, it fills your graveyard so quickly, but it also puts you down on cards. Okay, that was kind of ideal. Turn 1 scary is pretty strong. Some might say it's pretty scary for the opponent. Huh? Sorry. I apologize. Okay, Vault Scourge and... Okay. I'm not that worried about Vault Scourges. Preordain. I don't want the island. Do I want to Preordain? Because I can also just careful study. I think I like also preordaining here. Because I just need a creature. I need to dig as deep as possible. And I can like careful study the turn I go off. Well, there's the creature. I can actually go off next turn, I think. If I just put both of these on top. Play Sulfur Vent. Yeah, we've had a lot of turn 3 kills. Or attempts, I will say. We've had a lot of turn 3 interruptions as well. Well, looks like they're dead. Unless they have land plus Vines of Vastwood on my creature. That's some tech. That makes the matchup a lot harder to win. Relic. Okay, Relic won't do it because they don't have extra mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think they should have just played Relic. I guess they're not expecting me to go off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Lotus Petal. So one has to add black. I guess I careful study first because I do want to fill my graveyard. Okay, Dark Ritual is pretty nice. Add black, Dark Ritual, Gurmag, Energy Tap, Rush. There's Rolling Thunder. Oh, this is actually kind of hard. So I can Rolling Thunder away their board and just be left with a Gurmag Angler. And I can still generate 1 blue because I have a red floating. So let's careful study first. Hope to hit another Rush of Knowledge or something. Shambling Attendants, Energy Tap. Okay. What do I do here? So I cannot cast a Rolling Thunder given my current mana and also Energy Tap. So basically I have to decide, I guess I'm definitely discarding one of these. If I keep Dark Ritual, like I discard Energy Tap, Dark Ritual, and then I go Lotus Petal for red, Dark Ritual, that gives me 4, 5, 6, 7. I can hit them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I actually do this. And then I keep Energy Tap, that way any top deck Rush of Knowledge I can just go off again. And then I can use the final black mana to play a Shambling Attendants. Yeah. Okay, so I do that, I Dark Ritual. I Lotus Petal for red. Rolling Thunder, 2, 1, 1, 2. And that takes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. And then I play Shambling Attendants. And then we have Separate and Scary plus Energy Tap as backup. That way, even if they do kind of crawl back into this, we can just go off again. Alright, I might as well wait. Well, I guess that just fills my hand, right? And I could just keep going off later. I don't have to like combo off all in one turn. Okay. I go Chromatic Star. There's no real reason to do anything else, I don't think. Let's just play Ancient Spring and attack. Because I want to be able to weather the storm. I think it's going to be challenging for them to win anyway, so I don't want to give them outs, you know. I don't want to burn my Energy Tap and then have nothing left. And Amorphos is good. Plus they're dead next turn. Like, none of this goes well for them. Go ahead. Alright, I mean, this shows the scrappiness of the deck, so now they're chump blocking. I guess I go for the attack. No! Oh, that was pretty good. I liked that. The old beat down with random dudes plus wipe their board. So, yeah, I think definitely setting into Rolling Thunder against the green decks is a huge difference. And seems good. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against Kotes. This is round 5. This determines if we have a winning record or not. We're on the draw, which I don't love. It's against Tron. I have not played this matchup in a long time. There aren't that many people playing Tron in the practice leagues. At least as far as I've seen, but as far as I know, the only interaction they have main deck is like a Prohibit. Because Fog doesn't really do it. Expedition map. Okay, so they're gonna have Tron like pretty soon, but we're gonna have a lot of cards. So Dark Ritual, Shambling Attendants. I don't really want either of those. Serum Visions again. Preordained Rush of Knowledge. Rush of Knowledge is good, and Preordained is also good. I don't think I want to try and go off next turn, so I'm just going to put both of these on top. And then I can Sappers and Scary. And then I can go Careful Study, draw the Rush of Knowledge, and then Preordain. Opponent cracks map. So they're going to have Tron next turn. Alright, let's careful study, because I know the top card and I definitely want that. And I'm going to discard Gurmag Angler Sulfur Vent. That makes sense? Yeah, we'll do that. And then I preordain Gurmag Angler on the... I guess I just top and now I can like go off and then cast Burnt Offering. Yeah, that seems okay. Yeah, so if they like tap out for something next turn, I can just get them. If they Dinrova Horror my Sulfur Vent and then start flickering it and like stopping me from hitting black mana, that could be an issue. Or did they, what did they get off the map? Trinket Mage. Oh, they don't have Tron, okay. So they're just gonna get a relic but not be able to pop it. Yeah, they're super dead. This seems like the worst, like just a very bad matchup for Tron. Do that, do that. So we need the black off Sulfur Vent. Dark Ritual. Island. Shambling Attendants. Rush of Knowledge. Okay. Let's Burnt Offering. We have been really unlucky with these Manamorphoses. Let's Preordain. Bottom, I don't really need Energy Tap either. This is kind of ridiculous how bad our luck has been with this deck. We've still managed to scrap on by, so we can Brain Spoil. Alright, how much mana do we have? We're gonna Cabal Ritual. This is 8. We're gonna go up to 11, 12. Yeah, we can do this. Discard our 2 lands. Cabal Ritual. Brain Spoil. Grabbing Rush. Gurmag Angler. Lotus Petal for blue. Cast Rush. Dark Ritual. Man, okay, Manamorphose is good here. We can Manamorphose for blue. Making us work for it. Okay, we can... Do I want to Serum Visions or Careful Study is the question. I think at this point I kind of have to Careful Study. Oh my gosh, that's so much mana. I mean, I guess at this point I can just play a bunch of Gurmag Anglers and that might do it. I'm just trying to think if I want like some backup mana. I already have Energy Tap plus that, so I don't think I need any backup mana. Okay. And I just have to draw off this Serum Visions, otherwise we're kind of done. Energy Tap. Burnt Offering plus Preordain on top. So I guess I can just play like a bunch of dudes and then just go off next turn. That's so many Energy Taps though. I think I bottomed that, but I'll keep Preordain on top. And let's just start playing dudes. This Gurmag Angler. That Gurmag Angler. Is it worth having Shambling Attendants? I think it is. Energy Tap you. Shambling Attendants, keeping our graveyard intact. So our opponent hits Tron. We untap with 18 power in play. And then we get to start preordaining to try and find whatever happened to the rest of our deck. Yeah, 1 Manamorphose in the top 39 cards. Crazy. So it looks like they're going to try and Fog. And that's okay. We can beat Fogs. Yeah, this is definitely Moment's Peace. That's cool. Alright, now let's Preordain. Careful Study Manamorphose. Both of these are pretty good. I think I top both. No point in attacking, we're just going to wait and then try and build up to the torch. Okay. So what I'm gathering from these games is maybe our colored mana situation is not as good as I would have liked, but we just also didn't draw like... No, actually our colored mana was fine. It was... I don't actually... I need to look at the tapes again. You guys watching will know what caused us to fizzle. Alright, so we might just get like hit by a Dignitary a bunch of times. Yeah, that's fine. So we can Careful Study? Sure. I don't need this many Energy Taps. There's a Rush. Ooh, okay. I've already used... Let's do a deck count. So I used 1 Burnt Offering. So if I discard this Burnt Offering, there's still another one. They could be holding up Prohibit. I'm gonna check what most Flickertron decks run. It seems to be just Condescend. And they can Condescend X equals 2. Oh, I'm about to concede. Okay, I'm thinking. Sorry. I think I'm just going to discard this Manamorphose. And I'm going to wait 1 turn. So they Teachings for a counterspell now. Oh, Ghostly Flicker. Okay, so they might think they have the full lock. These two. My graveyard actually doesn't matter either. I need them to tap this mana down and then we can just kill them. Okay. Now they just have 2 mana up? This has got to be the time to go for it. Let's just start with Energy Tap and see what happens. Because that beats Condescend. If they try and Condescend here, we can like crack Sulfur Vent and then Burnt Offering in response. Prohibit. Okay, that's fine. I think I just go for it. Sulfur Vent, Manamorphose. I kind of want to just Burnt Offering. That gives me red mana because we have a ton of Manamorphoses. Yeah, let's just Burnt Offering. Oh, perfect. So we get rid of you. Manamorphose this for more blue. Now we can Energy Tap you. Rush. Okay, now we Dark Ritual. The problem is, I think there's only one Burnt Offering left in my deck. And I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Let me think. I think discarding that Energy Tap might have cost me. So one Burnt Offering used. And as far as Energy Taps goes, we've used 1, 2, 3, 4. Dark Rituals, we've used 1, 2, 3. We've used our 1 of Cabal Ritual. So we basically have to... I can actually check what's left in my deck, but I'm going to time out. Hang on, I'm going to check. Alright, so I basically have to torch them out. I'm about to concede to an inactivity, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, and I need 21 mana, but the torch only adds 6. Alright, I think I have to star for blue. Oh, we can kill the Stonehorn Dignitary. Let's preordain. Lotus Petal helps, but I think I just bought them both. Dark Ritual. Alright, I think 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we just Brain Spoil the Dignitary. And then torch them for 5. Oh, that's so anemic. Discarding that Energy Tap actually lost us the game. I think. We'll see. We have 15 power. Yeah, I think killing Dignitary was correct. The problem is they can flashback Moment's Peace. And then they just need to find another Dignitary. We'll see if we can get there, though. Alright, opponent's back. Are we just gonna get hit by a Crusher? Ghostly Flicker. Oh, they're gonna Rolling Thunder my Anglers away? And just leave me with 1? I don't actually know what cost this much mana. Oh! That's brilliant. Compulsive Research targeting me! Down to 1 card, so I'm gonna draw to 0. That's some sick plays right there. Demonic Wall, getting back Compulsive Research. Alright, they got it. Okay, well, things just got harder for us for sure. Just the way, the order our deck was stacked that game was really, really rough. So, Giga Drowse is actually like especially good against Tron. So we bring those in. Get rid of Cabal Ritual, 1 Brain Spoil. And we add some islands instead of Lotus Petals. And we cut at least 1 Dark Ritual. I don't want to go too low on mana. Alright, I'll cut 1 more Chromatic Star. And we'll just run with the Giga Drowse. We get to be on the play. Okay, I'll keep this. 2 islands, it's like a normal mana base. It's actually kind of funny. I kind of want to wait to Careful Study. So let's go ahead. I want all the cards in my hand. They're all beneficial, and as we saw from the Natural Tron. Okay, with Prophetic Prism? Oh my gosh. Am I gonna get hit by like Dinrova Horror next turn? Alright, let's go Sulfur Vent. I actually could go off next turn. I have Manamorphose Lotus Petal, so let's wait. If I draw a creature though, I can try and go for it. Wow, they actually hit Natural Tron. They only have 1 blue mana though. Alright, let's Careful Study. Okay, I don't need double Burnt Offering. And I have double Energy Tap. God, it hurts to discard 1. So they're on the Prohibit part of Tron. Alright, we'll discard Energy Tap. Go. So the reason I didn't really want to run out Careful Study that early is if they just get like a Relic and start exiling my graveyard, that's a problem. We really just need to start hitting some preordains. Okay, they have a lot of mana. Scary, okay. Just gotta wait for Giga Drowse. I don't know if their deck has that much they can do to us. Ugh. Oh, it hurts. Alright. Giga Drowse off the top, man. Mole Drifter. Oh, Mnemonic Wall getting back Flicker, so they can start Flicker walling at end of turn. I must have messed up that last game. I'm just trying to think of how I could have had more mana. Preordain. Or no, why am I saying Preordain? I want Giga Drowse. I guess I just have 6. Okay. That's unfortunate. Let's cast Lotus Petal so we don't have to discard. And they're gonna draw so many cards this turn. Yep, Mystical Teachings for Teachings, and then Teachings. Alright, deck. I don't know how we haven't drawn a Preordain or anything yet. Trinket Mage, exile our graveyard. Yeah, they just got Tron too quickly. I wonder if we should have tried to go off sooner. I actually don't know. Because there was like one turn where they were tapped pretty low. At this point, they can get any number of counter spells. Okay. Come on, deck. Why are you doing this? Pyroblast, sure. Yeah. Come on. Nobody's gonna expect the Giga Drowse, right? Nobody plays around that. They discard a bunch. The benefit is all this extra cards they're drawing is just going to their graveyard. Giga Drowse. There's the torch. Why does this happen? I think I have to just crack this Sulfur Vent and Manamorphose. That's so bad though, but like, what? I'm gonna discard something? I guess I'm discarding a Dark Ritual. Yep, that goes away. This is so brutal. I'm pretty sure Tron in general should be a good matchup. We skip our combat. We need a Preordain like this turn. Okay, Careful Study, good enough. Sure. Oh my gosh. Discard Gurmag, Angler, Dark Ritual. Just play Ancient Spring. I'm like so dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've gone through 1/3 of my deck and haven't seen a single copy of my 16 cards. No. I've seen 2 Careful Study. Never mind. I've seen 2 of those. Get Prohibit. So they have Prohibit and Condescend up. I might be dying next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puts me to 9, and then 7. Yeah, I'm not dead next turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I go to 2. I don't think their deck would have Lightning Bolt in it still. All right, I have to draw Giga Drowse this turn. Nope. All right, I guess I crack this for Manamorphose. We're gonna add red, blue. Careful Study. Where are they? There's 4. All right, I guess at this point I have to try and resolve a creature. Separate Scary doesn't do anything. And at this point I don't really need Burnt Offering. I'm just gonna add black, cast a Gurmag Angler. That resolves. What happens if I energy tap this Gurmag Angler? No, I need that to... Can they tap down both of my creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't really go off. I just have to draw one of them. It's been ridiculous. I've gone through half my deck. I guess I just play my other creature here. And then pass. So I have 2 blockers at the very least. Commemorate the Dignitary, sure. That seems weird. That they wouldn't target something else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this game, man. We drew basically around half of our deck and just didn't see a single Preordained, Serum Visions, Giga Drowse. Right, sure. So we skip a lot of combat steps. I don't care about that. Giga Drowse. Okay, that can find it. There we go. And I probably need that Metamorphose. This is our only shot. Pass turn. We need them to tap like... Oh, wait. I think I needed a Lotus Petal because I can only tap like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Probably not enough because they're just going to pass with all their mana up. Giga Drowse, you were like literally 10 turns too late. Because just look how much mana they have now. There's no way. They're just going to pass with all their mana up. Why would they cast anything? We needed to do it on a turn where they're going to tap out. Which is not this turn. Oh, maybe it is. Ephemerate Dignitary. Alright, well, we'll try it. It's not going to work. Hit all the towers. Like, it's just so late. If it had been one of the turns they like cast a Mole Drifter or like blinked Dignitary, cast Ghostly Flicker, any of those turns, we probably could have gotten them to tap low. But this just a little bit too late here. All right, we're gonna target the tower. The tower. Oh! Wait, can I control Z? No. I was supposed to target their colored mana. Oh, that was a huge mistake. So that one's already targeting. I guess I can still try it, right? If they don't really know how this works, we can tap them out. I don't think they know how this works because they can counter one. Yeah, we just tapped wrong. We were supposed to... Okay, that's actually good tech. I'm figuring this out as I'm going. You want to tap down the colored mana sources. Oh, but they could just Ghostly Flicker their colored mana back. That's right, I forgot about that. Stupid Tron. Yeah, but I think... Yeah, they figured it out. Darn. Okay, so... We need to metamorphose into another Giga Drowse. There's no way. We'll just try it. We're gonna die. There's no hope here. They prohibit this. They condescend our Rush of Knowledge, and that's game. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's metamorphose for black-red, I believe. Yeah. Oh, dispel. Ugh. Blah. This gets countered, then we die. We fought the good fight. I think Giga Drowse is good tech. We just gotta figure out how to incorporate it better. And draw it, you know. Alright. Game over. We're gonna do a quick recap of the deck. That one was rough. I think game one I could have played differently. I don't know. This deck is really hard to play. So here's the recap. So I'm gonna link you to this part. So I think this deck is much better than the other builds of the deck. I played a little bit iffy in some turns, but it felt like we have a lot more fighting power against some of the stronger things that opponents are doing. Giga Drowse, while good in theory, we just never found it like on time. It was always like 5 turns too late that we found it, which you'd think with 4 copies and then all the Serum Visions. Oh, I was supposed to bring in Serum Visions, wasn't I? Anyway, you'd think with like 4 copies of that and then like all the Serum Visions and Careful Studies, we'd find it earlier, but who knows? So yeah, I think this game plan is good. We'll try and refine it. I might want like Giga Drowse plus Dispel or something like that. So we'll see there. The cantrips really help. We had so many games where we either went off turn 3 or could have gone off turn 3 like pretty consistently, which is nice. We just, again, gotta figure out how to deal with hate. I think Giga Drowse goes a long way. Like all this blue mana, I think it's definitely a good step. Maybe setting in more types of Dispel, because what I'm noticing is a lot of the games we're playing against people like Tron, we just have like basically infinite turns to try and draw something, and we're just drawing bad nonsense cards where like one Dispel would let us go off. So maybe I need to sideboard even more drastically. Like not even play the blue Elemental Blasts, just put in like a ton of Dispel, Giga Drowse, Serum Visions, and all that. Maybe even Brainstorms just to dig deeper. We'll see. That's going to be the next step. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any tips or things you've tried or things that might work better for this deck, let me know. And this is probably the last version of the deck I'm going to show for a while. I think this is pretty close to good as far as main deck configuration is concerned. We just got to figure out the sideboard and how to beat hate. See you guys next time.